What really happened behind closed doors? After months of swirling rumors and deafening silence, Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo have finally broken their silence. With the touching engagement statement that's shaking the entire industry. Join Red Carpet revealed as we uncover the emotional truth behind the most shocking couple revelation of the year. It began like a whisper, too soft to be taken seriously, yet too persistent to ignore. When the first photos of Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo quietly dining together surfaced months ago, fans dismissed them as coincidence. After all, the two Hollywood stars had never publicly shown any signs of romance. But behind the calm facade of smiles and silence, something extraordinary was unfolding, a love story that had been carefully hidden, and fiercely protected. A nation on pause. For nearly a year, South Korea's entertainment industry buzzed with speculation. Every glance, every outfit choice, every shared location between Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo was dissected. Rumors flew. Tabloids spun wild tales, and fans oscillated between hope and skepticism. But through it all, both stars remained absolutely silent. Not a single word. No denial. No confirmation. Just silence. Until last night, at exactly 9 p.m. KST, the world changed. The statement that shook the world. In a coordinated release through their respective agencies, MIM Entertainment for Lee Min-ho, and United Artists Agency, UA, for Song Hye Kyo. A brief but emotional statement was posted on both stars' social media accounts. We have walked separate paths under the same sky, quietly growing, learning, and healing. Now, we have chosen to walk forward together, hand in hand. Yes, we're engaged. The message was accompanied by a single, black and white photo of their hands gently clasped together, a delicate engagement ring visible on Song Hye Kyo's finger. No faces. No location tag, just hands, and a lifetime of stories in between. Fans were left breathless. How did this happen? To understand the gravity of this moment, one must trace the years of quiet connections between the two. Lee Min-ho, the charismatic heartthrob known for his unforgettable roles in Boys Over Flowers and The King, Eternal Monarch, had long been linked with various co-stars, but none of the rumors had stuck. Song Hye Kyo, the elegant beauty of Descendants of the Sun and Now, We Are Breaking Up, had weathered both public admiration and heartbreak. Her very public divorce from Song Joong-ki had made headlines worldwide and left her understandably cautious. But insiders now say that the seeds of this new relationship were planted in the most unexpected way. Through mutual healing. The Jeju Island encounter. According to close sources, everything began one quiet evening on Jeju Island last summer. Both stars had individually traveled to the island for rest. As fate would have it, they were booked at the same private resort. It wasn't love at first sight, but it was something else. Understanding, comfort, stillness. A resort staff member who requested anonymity recalled seeing the two walking separately at dawn, both deep in thought, both avoiding public spaces. They looked like people who had known pain, she said. But there was peace when they sat near each other. Even when they weren't talking, it was like they understood each other. From that brief meeting came a series of private conversations. Industry insiders now confirm that it wasn't long before the two were seen together in private settings, sharing coffee on a rooftop in Gangnam, walking through art galleries late at night, even spending time with each other's pets. And yet, there were no leaks. No slip-ups, no hidden camera scandals, only silence. The secrecy. Friends close to the couple say their choice to remain silent was deeply intentional. They didn't want another media circus. Stylist who's worked with both stars. They didn't want to start something beautiful under a microscope. Wanted to see if love could grow quietly. It did. By winter, their relationship had deepened. Song Hye Kyo was reportedly seen attending Lee Min-ho's family gathering on Seoul, while Lee Min-ho had made a brief appearance at the wrap party of Hye Kyo's drama. But both were careful not to appear in the same frame. They were incredibly cautious, but the love was undeniable, said one production staff member. Still, the world didn't know, until last week, the diamond ring that sparked it all. A fan at a high-end boutique in Apgujeong caught a glimpse of Song Hye Kyo wearing what looked like an engagement ring. The photo, blurry and far away, was posted on social media with no context. At first, it didn't attract much attention. But a day later, The boutique owner confirmed it was a customized piece from Chomit, specially ordered months ago, and yes, an actress with the initials SHK. The internet exploded. Fans speculated. Reporters asked questions. Agencies offered no comment. And then came the post. The statement that stopped time. Sources now confirm that Lee Min-ho proposed to Song Hye Kyo during their short, unpublicized trip to Switzerland earlier this spring. The couple stayed at the secluded and ultra-private Bergenstock resort near Lake Lucerne, famous for hosting celebrities and royalty alike. It wasn't meant to be a vacation, shared a source from the resort. Came with a plan. On a crisp morning in April, overlooking the misty lake with snow-covered peaks beyond, Lee Min-ho took Song Hye Kyo on a private walk through the forest trail that leads to the Hamad elevator, a breathtaking location 132 meters above sea level. There, away from cameras and noise, knelt down and asked the question. And she cried. She didn't say anything at first, the source revealed. Just wrapped her arms around him. It was the quietest, most powerful yes I've ever witnessed. A ring with meaning. The ring itself, later spotted by fans, is said to be a custom design featuring two intertwined platinum bands, symbolizing their once parallel lives now joined as one. Nestled between the bands is a solitary teardrop-shaped diamond, an emotional choice, according to insiders. It wasn't about size. It was about symbolism, said the Chomit designers who worked on the piece. A tear can mean sorrow, but it can also mean healing and joy. That's what she chose. Public reaction. A nation holds its breath. Engagement news dropped like lightning across Korean social media. Within minutes, Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo trended on Naver, Dome, Twitter, now X, and Weverse. Celebrities sent quiet congratulations through Instagram stories. Major networks broke into their usual programming with updates. Veteran broadcaster Kim Sung-ju even made an emotional statement on air. It feels like watching two national treasures find peace. We've watched them through heartbreak, shame, and pressure. Now, we get to watch them begin again, together. Netizens were no less emotional. One popular comment on a Naver article simply read, "They've both been through so much. Let them be happy." Industry buzz. Will they continue acting? With this engagement, the entertainment world is left wondering, what now? Both stars are at the peak of their careers. Lee Min-ho recently wrapped filming for an international sci-fi drama set to premiere later this year, while Song Hye Kyo is reportedly in talks for a new historical film. A bold departure from her usual modern romances. Rumors have swirled about whether marriage might signal a break from acting, but a senior manager at MIM Entertainment offered a glimpse into the couple's mindset. They are not retiring. If anything, feel more inspired. They've found a kind of emotional stability that fuels their artistry. Song Hye Kyo's team echoed the sentiment, emphasizing that she is more excited than ever to challenge herself creatively. Marriage, it seems, won't end their careers. It might evolve them. Family reactions, a blend of tears and blessings. Perhaps the most touching stories have come from the families themselves. Lee Min-ho's mother, long known for her privacy, was said to be overcome with emotion during a private dinner when the couple shared the news. She just held Hye Kyo's hand and didn't let go for almost 5 minutes, said someone at the event. While Song Hye Kyo's father, who has rarely been involved in public appearances, reportedly gave his blessing with a simple but profound message. This time, let love protect you. A past that shaped the present. Engagement also reopened conversations about their past, particularly Song Hye Kyo's difficult divorce and the intense scrutiny both actors have faced. When Song Hye Kyo divorced Song Joong-ki in 2019, it was one of the most covered events in Korean entertainment history. Rumors, fan wars, and media frenzy haunted her for months. She retreated from the public eye and only slowly returned to acting. Lee Min-ho, too, has endured his own battles, grueling schedules, obsessive paparazzi, burden of being labeled Korea's national heartthrob for over a decade. Despite his fame, he's always kept his private life fiercely guarded. A love story, insiders say, is rooted not just in attraction, but in shared scars. They've both known loss, said a screenwriter friend of the couple. Didn't save each other. They understood each other. What the future holds, a quiet wedding. The couple has not confirmed a wedding date, but industry whispers suggest they are considering a small ceremony later this year, possibly in Jeju Island, where their story first began. They don't want a media circus, one agency source confirmed. They want something intimate, something just for them. Some even suggest they may hold the ceremony abroad. From flashing cameras, perhaps back in Switzerland, where the proposal took place. A final message to fans. A brief follow-up post released 24 hours after the engagement announcement. The couple shared another message with fans. Thank you for waiting without questions, for supporting us without knowing. This love grew in silence, but we now step forward with your blessing. With hearts full of gratitude, Minutes Ho and Hye Kyo. And with that, they gave the world closure, and a new beginning. Conclusion. Love, finally. This wasn't just another celebrity engagement. It was a story of timing, resilience, and quiet strength. It wasn't broadcasted through PR stunts or variety shows. It wasn't fed through gossip columns or dating rumors. It was two people, who had every reason to give up on love, choosing instead to try again. Lee Minutes Ho and Song Hye Kyo didn't just confirm an engagement. They confirmed that love, when patient and protected, can still exist in this chaotic world. And perhaps that's why their announcement hit so deeply. Because somewhere in their story, we all saw a little hope for